thought overall we played really well. We started off really slow. We need to start coming out strong. But overall, I thought we did really good. You know, Trevor and Dane in the backfield, they did really good blocking up front. So I give all my rushing yard credit to them and offensive line too.
Did you game plan for the weather at all, or did you expect it?
We expected it to be rainy, and we expected it to be windy too. We knew that our throwing game would be, it wouldn't be as much as usual. So we worked hard all week on inside run type stuff, pulling guards type stuff. And so
I think you only threw 9 passes. That's probably a season low for you guys.
Yeah, then again that rain coming down, it's hard to throw those balls. But Gabe did a great job throwing this week. I have a lot of respect for Gabe, and he did a great job, and I got a lot of respect for that team too.
Run it, Gabe! Run it! Run it! Yeah! Go, Gabe! Go, Gabe! Go, Gabe! Good job, Gabe!
Wrap them up right there. Good defense!
So how do you feel about the overall performance?
Did great. I mean, everyone worked together well. Hatch was hurt this week, but Graham stepped in, played great. Line just dominated up front, really.
How was the field? Was it okay?
It wasn't as slippery as I thought. I mean, obviously it was bad, but it wasn't a big mud hole like it always was last year, so it worked.
Did you kind of figure on, be kind of a mud pit there by the fourth quarter?
Oh, yeah. I thought it was just going to be like from 40 to 40, just straight mud, but it did fine.
How'd the offense move the ball despite that?
Just running it up the middle. I mean, a lot of times they pulled their backers out of the box, and we just took advantage, ran it up the middle, took advantage of strength, which the line was pushing them back, so just kept running.
Did it take you a while to get accustomed to it, or?
No, I mean, live in Astoria, so kind of got to be accustomed to it.
You had an early turnovers too. That was so defensively. Were you guys ready for their attack?
Defensively, I mean, he came out. Linehan did good. I mean, he passed the ball well, came out good, but just in the end, better conditioning. They got tired, and we just took advantage.
You guys feel confident in the number 3 ranking right now, or do you pay attention to that?
I mean, we don't really try and pay attention with it. Coach tells us not to, but I mean, we feel like we're one of the best teams in the state easily.
That fumble recovery we had on that speed option was really big. I think that turned the whole game around. That gave them, it gave us a lot of momentum, and we went down and scored right after that. So definitely, I thought that did.
Where'd Gasser come out and tell the defense there in I think it was the second quarter? He looked like, where'd Gasser come out and tell the defense there in the second quarter? He looked like a.
Oh, he said that. I actually don't remember this when he came out there. I don't remember when he came out there and what he said. I think he said that we needed to contain game because he kept getting outside.
Okay.
And he told our ends that we needed to contain him.
You feel turnovers would be a big part of it too?
Oh yeah.
Hanging on to the ball tonight?
It definitely was. We kind of got scared there at the end when we fumbled that ball, so we had to get our first defense back out there, shut it away.
You've been returning punts?
When it's a questionable punt, I do. Like if it's like 4th and 5,
Okay.
I will. If it's like a reasonable punt situation, then I'll come out.
Do you feel pretty confident now in your team and the third ranking? You pay much attention to that? Or?
We usually don't pay attention to the rankings. I mean, we know we're up there. We know that we're being looked at. We know we got to come out and perform, and that's exactly what we did tonight. And can't ask anything more from the guys, the coaches, from what we came out to do tonight.
They were making some pretty crucial stops and we needed it, so.
They were moving the ball there early on, but you guys make adjustments or all?
Yeah. Moved a few personnel, a few tweaks. Started clicking.
Very good. I mean, we had a couple too many miscues the first half for our liking, but they're a good club, and some of that stuff they had a little bit to do with, and certainly we would have liked to have protected the ball a little bit better at times. Tonight we had way too many turnovers, but we have some pretty good athletes, and kind of like last week against Anderson, we just when it was all said and done, we had a few more athletes than they did. And that was probably as big a difference as anything. But I would give a lot of credit to the Braves. They played their little rear ends off, and like a normal Coach Buchanan team. And at halftime it was anybody's game.
Do you expect the amount of points that were scored tonight, given the weather?
Yeah. Well, they had not given up a ton of points, so we thought they'd be well earned. Realistically, I thought we could get to 35 if we really played well and executed well. Them having Linehan only a little gimpy and only playing on offense hurt them defensively a little bit tonight. So certainly that helped us. And
did you game plan for the weather at all, or?
Just a little bit. Just worked some stuff in the eye. We actually only ran one play out of kind of a jumbo look, shotgun, old school, 4 horsemen stuff. And even though we worked on a little bit more of it, the key we thought would just be if Kiefer could handle still doing everything out of shotgun snap, and he did. So, if that happens, then we feel like we can run our stuff no matter what. And so it was a good sign tonight to see Keith be able to handle it in this kind of weather.
Is there a key series that you saw?
Well,
third quarter maybe.
Well, obviously in the third quarter, coming out that opening drive and taking it right to him, and then defensively, I thought it was huge that we got the ball right back, or at least I'm not sure if we gave up one first down or not, but we got the ball back really quickly, and I thought that was a key defensive series because we really did feel like, even though we had 3 touchdowns the first half, which is decent, that we could dictate the game offensively, that we had a little bit of an edge in the box, and you saw us run in between the tackles a little bit more than normal, and that had to do with the fact that we did think we had an edge inside.
And Jordan is going to make the plays that he did tonight. And
yeah, I mean, he's such a big play type kid. You know, even the last touchdown was, I'd like to say we had that by design, but we didn't. It was, you know, him actually not realizing what formation we had and trying to hand off to a guy that wasn't there, and then so, you know, just making something out of nothing. So.
Wow.